Surprise, 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 surprise! I'm again at the airport. It is so nice. I mean, I love it so much. The airport in Sochi, it is so fresh, so clean. Now I'm flying to the north of Russia for our family restaurants business to check on it, to have some new updates and to start a new marketing program, by the way. So today is Saturday. Yesterday, by the way, I just posted our first long vlog. It's 30 minutes, half an hour. I guess you know me much more. If you haven't seen it yet, please go and watch it, or just I'll put it here so you can put it in your watching list, because I need your comment. How do you find it? Is it good, or you would probably more like something like useful information about the business or something like this, or just vlogs, live vlogs are good for you? Let me know. And then there are ton of birds who are willing to fight for my lunch. I'm having my lunch right now here. As far as my nutritionist said, it's not that good for our body and for our digestion to eat during the flight, at the high. So I'm listening to her, I'm trusting her, I'm eating my lunch right now, and I'm super excited for a trip. It won't be long, just I'll have 3 to 4 weeks on the north, and then I'm headed to Paris. Finally, I'm finally traveling to Paris back. So I have tons of plans for a flight. It will last for 4 hours. I'll have 4 hours straight of creative work, as far as the fact that I won't have the internet during the whole flight, during 4 hours, really boosts my creativity. So usually I do all the creative tasks during the flight, and I'm flying quite often. So it's time. See you. Now I'm back in my hometown in the Republic, where we have minus 60 degrees. I mean 60 degrees Celsius below the zero at winter, and during summer we have real bears walking around our main square. Ugh. Actually, I really enjoy flying during the daytime, as far as I'm not sleeping in a plane, I'm working as you saw, and it's just something like I don't know, short detox during the day, without emails, without conversations, just that allow me focus on my thoughts. A few years ago, when I was a student, I used to take the cheapest flight, the cheapest morning flight to travel, hoping that I would sleep on a plane and have a whole day ahead. My taxi trip was too short, I'm sorry. So I'm changing locations just too often. But 2 years ago, I had one of those trips to Copenhagen, and I still remember my feelings. I mean, how I felt at 3 a.m., getting up at 3 a.m. just before the flight, and fully understanding that the price, the value of my good sleep is much, much higher than the ticket's price. I was so close to cancel the whole trip just to have a good sleep. So that time I promised myself that I won't ever have such an early flight. I'll travel just during the daytime and enjoy the flight fully. Never again. I'll ruin my night's sleep. Tomorrow we are shooting the part of our collaboration between restaurant and flower shop. It's a huge chance that my hands would be in the shot, so I definitely need a fresh manicure. So here am I. After that, I guess I'm going for a dinner home, but probably I'll have some time to have banya tonight. In Russia, we have a culture of banya for Saturdays, and banya is something like sauna, but we have more humidity and steam, and the degrees are between 80 and 90 Celsius for comfortable banning. For comfortable staying in a banya. In the evening, I have a facial massage booked, and I hope it will cover a bit or hide the signs of many flights. It's about 7 a.m. and I have gone for a walk in the forest with my dear friends mosquitoes, so I have to walk fast enough not to be caught by them. Today will be an easy day. I'm starting with checking the renovation stuff in our restaurant, and then I have a first meeting with the SMM manager of flowers shop. We have decided to try out just one idea first, the less expensive one and less effort consuming. I still have some doubts, so we'll just try out, test how our collaboration will go.
I've got one thing on my mind. I already hear the bells. Everything about you calling out to me. I got to hold you. Baby, I'm not running around looking for nobody else. I've got one thing on my mind. I already hear the bells. I'm a victim of love calling out to heaven above for you.
We are done. And everything went really, really well. Just perfect in a perfect way. I'm so satisfied. I was not expecting such a result, but we'll see how she's editing the video. For a moment, I have just ordered a few dishes and we went really fast. It is already here. Two seasonal dishes. This is a salad with tuna. Also tuna tartar. I'll try it out. They have launched it just while I was away, so I have to inspect inspect this, give my comments, and while I have time, I will tell you about marketing and content because there are lots of misunderstanding between business owners and marketing team and SMM. I'll tell you. Wait. So there is a special chart for each type of business, for each niche, about how should business spend their money, how should they invest, how should they manage their budget due to the niche. And for restaurants, they propose us to spend about 5% of overall revenue on marketing. But I believe we have to create declaration between our certain situation and this chart, as far as when you are just opening, your revenue is super small and you have to spend much more than 5% for sure for marketing just to start the place working. And if you have already a nice flow of guests, they're mostly happy with the product, everyone knows you, or maybe just your target audience knows you well in this city, you can spend less, for example 1 to 2% on the market, and raise other percentages if you need this. So for us, this is a thing. We are spending 1 to 2% of our total revenue, but the problem is that now I'm searching for SMM, for a social media manager, and they never understand what is the whole picture of marketing. As far as we are small business here, we have to, we don't have a budget for nice marketing team. We don't have a budget for super smart SMM who is into marketing. Usually in our small town with our budget, all the SMMs, they're just filming the content and mostly that's it. They don't know what is the tone of the voice. They don't know, the perspective of job to be done, position in content and so on, so on. So usually then they hear that we have a marketing, the marketing budget about certain amount. They think that this is all what they can get as a salary, but unfortunately there are lots of things that are in a marketing budget. For example, cakes that we gift to our guests that have birthdays, collaborations, promotion on a map, printed materials, loyalty program, stuff merch, and even we also put there the loyalty program inside the team of employees, because for example then you invite your friend to work with us, they get a financial reward. And surely we cannot forget that the food and the drinks that we use for a shoot, we cannot just resell it. We cannot sell it again. We cannot give it to the client who will pay for it. So we are using 100% of everything we are filming. This is also money. So barter is also money. Even in restaurants, the percentage of the entrepreneur revenue from all of the product is super small. So the problem is that even barter than you're giving your product for a certain service, it's not really making spending lower. So for entrepreneurs, it's extremely important to learn not only their specialty, not only their field, but also relative ones, as far as we will help a bit in the marketing to our team, we will help a bit in budgeting, we'll help a bit, in cooking or service or maybe wine. So as much as you can study do it. So my marketing education, my bachelor degree helped me a lot to keep things under control. Of missing opportunity, for example, for seasonal menus in a restaurant, people come to try out new dishes just to not to miss it, because in like 1 month or 2 months they would change the menu. And what if this was just like genius recipe and I have this
Love is all we need to keep the light bright.
Вот, я скидываю ей. Думаю, этот текст можно переписать в GPT. Там постить свинина, инсулиновое животное. И потом приходите в маркет. I have to admit that filming like little pieces of videos, of content during we have a working meeting is the most awkward thing I have ever done. As far as like you're working, people are waiting for guidance, like from you. They're waiting for instructions and like some serious stuff, and you're just one sec. Don't you mind if I set up a camera for my video blog, like. That's ridiculous! How not serious it is! I mean, I guess I'm losing the respect when I'm doing this. Anyway, meetings, they pass super fast. And the best decision for us was to assign a meeting moderator. This is like a person who is checking if we are fine with the timing, if it's time to change the topic, and usually he also writes down what was said and which decision we made. But now, by the way, we are working with great ChatGPT, and we are just putting in a record for record all like the whole meeting, and then put it through AI. So it gives us like the key points of what was decided during the meeting, and it's great. It's working great. So continuing on a topic of this great person, meeting moderator, it took us a while to used to this system. However, now our work and all our meetings are much more structured. It is also much shorter now, as far as we are moving on quite fast, and now we have much more smaller meetings between certain team members, because we do not discuss like certain topics that are not relevant for others, so they have to meet more in small groups, and it raises the quality of the discussion somehow. So that's great. I mean, nice. Today it has to be very, very busy day, because I would have a shooting, another UGC type content shooting, and then I had to have a meeting with my friends who are at the same time is a great, one of them is a great DJ, and we are planning the DJ set for one of the restaurants next week. It would be something like Latina beach club, like music. They have a housewarming, so at the same moment we had to discuss the technical task for a DJ set, but unfortunately both of these meetings were cancelled. One of them due to personal reasons of the photograph, and the second one is I don't know why. By the way, I don't know. I'm not really asking the reasons. That's what I understood. I'm trying to just switch as much as fast as possible. So haven't checked for other activities for this evening yet. However, I just want to show you how you can continue proceed your hobby even during the middle of the day. See that? It's 3 p.m. calm hours in my restaurants, so I can afford 1 hour and a half of dancing classes. I came to have a dance with my beautiful trainer.
Hello.
She's Anna. I'm Anna. Both of us are Annas. She's showing off with her small present from the restaurant because she liked ciabatta with pate. So I brought her the delivery version. So we are going to have a new dance today. She'll show me what she got.
И. Да, Анечка, ну после бум-бум-ка. И потом. Бум-бум-ка. И. Everybody.
Я думала на и.
No. 5, 6, boom-boom-ка. И. Everybody look at me. Me. I walk into the door, you start screaming.
So I have already gone home, freshed up, and now I'm back at work. As far as I unexpectedly have some extra time, there is a line in my schedule for one-on-one meetings with my colleagues from management team. During those meetings, we don't really discuss their performance, at least not much. We discuss leadership, questions of self-organization, working in a team, teamwork, and also we make the focus for a month that has to fit in a company strategy of the year that founders and I have decided to have like in August last time, and we continuing working for this strategy like few more months, and then we are renewing it. So my colleagues, they often give me feedbacks that these meetings are extremely valuable. I guess just because I'm asking like the right questions and directing their flow of thoughts in a certain way. In this case, they can reflect on themselves, and after that, I support them in making actionable plan. What else should we change? Maybe someone from other like field, maybe someone from finances, or I don't know, the chief of the kitchen can help with realization of those plans. We are making day-to-day plan and see how things work in practice. So I thought maybe some of you would also find this format of content helpful. So I have created the anonymous forum where you can share with your situation, describe like what you have, your problem, you're struggling, or just ask the question. And I guess next video I will answer some of these questions and give my feedback. As much details you can put there in a question as wider answer I can provide. So the link is in a bio of my profile or here in description of this video. That's all for now. Sending you hugs and kisses. Bye.